and this is fun too. We've got so many things going on in this country that just aren't American. Between the civil asset forfeiture situation, now we're talking again about North Carolina using eminent domain to seize homes and a church for an electric car factory.
All right.
VinFast is the first company to develop electric vehicles in its native Vietnam, and now it's making inroads into the U.S. market. Last year, it announced it would build a factory in North Carolina that would manufacture both electric cars and batteries. Then last week, the company said it would not be able to begin production at the facility until 2025, rather than their initial summer 2024 target. They need extra time, apparently, to fulfill their promises. But in this case, a lot hangs in the balance. As North Carolina, the government in North Carolina has pledged to use eminent domain to evict multiple homeowners, businesses, and a church.
For a business.
See, this is a terrible misuse of eminent domain. If it's for the public good, like, okay, we have to have a freeway here. And I mean, they did that in Houston when I lived there. They eminent domained, I think it was 600 or 700 businesses along I-10 because they were widening it, and they had to have that room. And so they went from, I don't know, it was a 6-lane highway, I think, to 24 lanes.
Yeah, I mean, ridiculous.
They just made it gigantic. It was at one time, and it may still be the largest freeway in the country and maybe the world. But anyway, so they have to go to these businesses and offer them fair market value. But when you're just talking about a business replacing somebody's home for a tax base or because of climate change, you can't do that. That's not how you use eminent domain. When Governor Roy Cooper announced the deal in March of last year, he called the project transformative, said it would bring many good jobs to our state.
Oh, well, then it's totally worth destroying that church.
Of course, the church and people's homes.
You gotta hire people.
Yeah.
So we gotta get rid of churches.
Yeah, just get out. Okay? Get out. Don't you understand? We're building an electric car factory here.
Oh, why didn't you say that?
Yeah,
I thought it was just a car, but
no,
it's electric car.
It's electric.
Then
so
totally take my house now.
Climate change? Mean anything to you?
Do your part.
But taxpayer money isn't the only thing the state is giving away. As part of its site preparation process, the North Carolina Department of Transportation also planned roadway improvements to accommodate the traffic a new factory would create. So they're going to widen the roads, too. Those plans would require displacing a total of 27 homes, 5 businesses, and Mary Oaks Baptist Church, which has stood on its spot since 1888.
Oh.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Whatever. It's been there too long, really.
What kind of car factory did you say this was again?
It's electric, Keith. It's an electric car, and they're going to build batteries.
Oh, well then.
Right?
Goodbye, church.
Yeah. See ya.
I'm sorry.
Those 27 homes got to go. That church, it's been there, really. If it's been there since 1888, that's too long.
Yeah, Gaia needs your support, and you're going to have to just step aside now.
North Carolina's use of eminent domain for roadway improvements rather than the factory itself could be enough to circumvent the public use aspects of the takings clause. But under the Kelo decision, that's the one in Connecticut that was so controversial. That one is a terrible example. In New London, Connecticut, where they seized homes for the construction of a Pfizer facility. Remember that?
Yeah.
Demolished the homes, got rid of the people, everybody had to move. They never built the factory. They never built the Pfizer location. Oh. I would be so pissed. Oh, my gosh. But it was Pfizer, so it was okay.
So is the city of New London bringing in more property tax dollars on an empty lot than if a home were there?
Probably. Yeah, I'm sure they
You
are.
morons.
Yeah. I mean, how stupid is that?
God.
And how angry would you be if you had to give up your home, you had to move, you went through all of that, and then they don't even build what they're telling you they're going to build there to get you out of there. It's just incredible. And so all of these people who own homes, 27 homeowners, 5 businesses, and the church, all see you later because, they also included widening road, so that makes it okay. Don't even worry about the factory itself. We're just going to do the road. Jeez. Just unbelievable. Also now, Rolls-Royce is apparently planning to build a nuclear reactor on the moon
Oh.
with UK funding. The UK Space Agency. I didn't know there was one. There's a UK Space Agency?
Wow, they don't do it.
What?
Is there much of a return? I mean,
I don't know.
I want to see how much money, how many pounds goes to the UK space energy industry or whatever.
Yeah,
agency.
see how well funded they are.
Yeah.
But they're backing a plan by British car and engine manufacturing firm Rolls-Royce to build a nuclear reactor for the moon.
Wait.
What?
Hold on a second. The UK Space Agency annual budget, Pat, is 469 million pounds. So
Okay,
right? I mean,
469 million pounds.
I'm a 46-year-old person has never heard them mentioned in a story.
I haven't either.
Not once. You got to do more with that money.
I just thought they were part of the European Space Agency, which I've heard of, but I've never heard of the UK Space Agency. But the program will receive funds in the sum of 2.9 million pounds from the UK Space Agency.
Okay.
That's a major increase from 249,000 pounds that they funded back in 2022. It's hoped that Rolls-Royce will have the reactor ready to send to the moon by 2029.
Okay.
Huh.
2010 is when the UK Space Agency became a thing. So we can build nuclear plants on the moon, but not on this planet?
Not in America for some reason.
Right.
That's amazing. That's really something.
How do you do this? Is it a prefab nuclear reactor?
That's what it sounds like because, they said they'll have the reactor ready to send to the moon. So they're going to build it here and then send it there?
How big is this thing? Does it say?
It doesn't.
How? I'm just trying to figure out how that works. Is it like is it a nuclear reactor that you get over at IKEA, and then you just kind of bring it up there and
Yes.
just
piece it
here,
together.
get a screw.
Follow the directions.
Don't leave your screwdriver on Earth because you're gonna get up there and get frustrated.